Woo! Duck Taco in the house. Good morning, humanity. Just setting things up. No one's here, so we're trying to figure out how to lower this music. I wonder if it's possible.
May I have your attention?
Shut up. I'm at the door. What's up, everyone? It is Duck Taco time, and I'm, depending on if anyone pops in to chat or not, I'm just going to show you a little something. I don't know if you read the title of this video. Yes, I'm wearing a literal trucker hat, a real trucker hat. It's from a truck company, or a truck company that truckers wear. I hope you enjoy my fake news. I also want to say, fake news hoodie, political prisoner shirt. This shirt, and I'll say this when there's people watching. This shirt, this hoodie, not the Trump signal, and many other shirts like the one I wore last night, Beware of Democrats. They all come from Mark Dice. So if you don't follow Mark Dice on YouTube, please go follow Mark Dice. He is the best commentator on what's going on in society today, yesterday, and tomorrow, to be honest with you. He's an author. For instance, I've shown it before, but I have all his books, but I'm in the middle of reading excerpts from this book, The True Story of Fake News, of course, by Mark Dice. But that's not what I'm doing this morning. This morning I have a little thing about paid shill Democrats. And of course, there are some paid shill Republicans, but that's not what I'm talking about. So that's not what I'm going to be covering. You understand, right? If the people who hate, I'm not even per se a Republican, but I'm definitely not a Democrat or leftist, progressive, not any of those. I'm nowhere near that. So you want to call me an far right extremist? I'll take it. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, just so you know, no one cares. Get over it. But if you're, Hassan Wasabi, and you want to out some Republicans who do the same thing, go ahead and do it. I don't care, because I don't care about them either. I support one or two people in politics in general, and obviously one of them, you know who he is, and also another one is named Vivek Ramaswamy. That's the two that Tim Scott also, maybe. Definitely not Ron DeSantis for president. He could stay governor of Florida. But that's not the point. Today I want to talk about the hypocrisy police. And I was talking, if anyone saw me on the cut of the jib, that's not what it is. It's called, we call it Citizen Free Press, Friday nights at 7. Me and Christopher from Cut of the Jib on his channel. We have not streamed it to my channel yet. You can ask him why. And it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. Well, actually, I know why. Because he doesn't want to get struck, and I get strikes. I totally understand that. I'm not. It's early. It's only 11:30 a.m. But I want to talk about how leftists that are especially the paid ones, like those young guys, Harry Sissons, and then that other dude that they just scream into a microphone, I love Joe Biden. I love Joe Biden. Oh, Biden. Oh, Biden is my favorite. I love Oh Biden. Because they know it's Oh Biden, and you know it's Obama behind them. They don't know they don't even know what they're talking about. And here I'm gonna basically, I don't know which one I'm gonna do first. Should I start with? Oh, I lost it. Oh yeah, no, I didn't. Should I start with RFK? RFK slams Biden and the Democrats. They had to invent a word called malinformation to censor him because disinformation isn't even good enough anymore because we don't believe that bullshit. Malinformation is information that is true but inconvenient to the government that they don't want people to hear. That's what malinformation is. So actually, yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stream this video. Am I back yet? All right, I'm back. I don't know what happened there. I had to go check myself because I lost literally the page for my program EV Mux disappeared my stream. Okay, so what I was doing was I was about to share my screen to show you the video of RFK. So question is, do I still? Oh no, it's not that. I don't want that. Okay. No. Let me unshare this. And let me share my top articles. Okay, yeah, top articles, Twitter, or Ashley St. Clair. Ashley St. Clair, Twitter. Okay. You know, it's funny. Ashley St. Clair is someone who I used to follow on Twitter, and now all of a sudden I look and it says, I don't know what this is about on Twitter, but you go to someone and it says subscribe. Let's say you don't subscribe to them yet. I lose my channels all the time, so I have to resubscribe to people. Sometimes they, before Elon Musk came around, I was unsubscribed all the time. I was wiped off the internet many times. But you would find out you're unsubscribed from your favorite people or whatnot. Ashley St. Clair here, I was subscribed to, but as you can see, that purple subscribe button there? This purple subscribe button, if you click it, you can't subscribe. Support your favorite people on Twitter for bonus contents and extra perks. Now you can pay me to make you mad with tweets. Yeah, fuck you. No offense to you, Ashley. But why can't I just follow your channel without paying $4.99 a month? I don't understand. Is there a way around this? Like, I just want to follow a regular Twitter account. I'm not paying. Like, so now everyone who follows her has to pay? Is that what goes on? Is that what's going on? Because I don't agree with that, to be honest with you. Let me ask Ashley herself through a tweet. Tell me if I'm doing the right thing and talking properly, because sometimes I'm a little abrasive. Hey, Ashley. The new Twitter is confusing. I used to subscribe. My keyboard is a little further away than I'm used to, so I'm kind of like a row of buttons off. You know what I mean? I used to subscribe, and now I'm not subbed, and the only way to sub is to pay. No one can subscribe normally as they used to anymore. Or is there something I'm missing? If anyone who sees this knows the answer to this question, please help me out with that, because I'm confused about that, and I'm not really into looking into it. Excuse me. All right, so wait, why am I on Ashley St. Yeah, that's where I wanted to be, Ashley St. Clair. Okay. She actually posted something that I'm about to talk about today, but I want to see this video of RFK. That's right there. There it is. No, not this one. There we go. Okay.
I was censored not just by the Democratic administration. I was censored by the Trump administration. I was the first person censored as the chairman pointed out, by the Biden administration 2 days after it came into office. It ordered a truthful, and by the way, they had to invent a new word called malinformation to censor people like me. There was no misinformation on my Instagram account. Everything I put on that account was cited and sourced.
Mal means bad in Spanish, so
government databases. Nobody has ever pointed to a single piece of misinformation that I published. I was removed for something they called malinformation. Malinformation is information that is true, but is inconvenient to the government, that they don't want people to hear. And that's antithetical to the values of our country. After I announced my presidency, it became more difficult for people to censor me outright. So now I'm subject to this new form of censorship, which is called targeted propaganda, where people apply pejoratives like anti-vax. I've never been anti-vaccine, but everybody in this room probably believes that I have been, because that's the prevailing narrative. Anti-Semitism, racism, these are the most appalling, disgusting pejoratives, and they're applied to me to silence me, because people don't want me to have that conversation about the war, about groceries, about inflation, about the war on the middle class in this country that we need to be having.
Not people, the Democrats.
And by the way, I want to say this while I'm on the record, that in my entire life, and why I'm under oath, in my entire life, I have never uttered a phrase that was either racist or anti-Semitic.
I believe that. You know, a lot of us have. So I've said anti-Semitic. I said something like anti-Semitic last night to a Jew on a channel where I'm a co-host with a Jewish person. It's a joke. I've said racist things in the past. I said something racist yesterday. Fuck you. What are you going to do about it? But the point is that RFK, I believe him. This is, you know, I'm not so fond of Democrats. Okay. I have most of my family, they're not, they're not this, I wouldn't say everyone in my family is the smartest bulb in the sharpest tool in the shed, whatever you want to call it. Most of them do not support any of these things, these Democrats, except for RFK, of course, and only on certain positions, because RFK is a Democrat. He does agree with a lot of things that me and the people that I, talk with and communicate with disagree with. But the difference is I will talk to some there was I was at 7-Eleven earlier, and there was a girl with a shirt that said millennial anxious millennial cowboy, and I could tell that shirt and the way, just by the look of her, that she was one of these, if she lived in a different area, she would be clad in black, let's say that, and breaking windows and starting fires. So I saw her earlier, but I was online. She didn't. I wasn't wearing this hoodie. I was just wearing my Adidas shirt. I brought my dog to the vet, and she didn't know who I was. And I said hello. I knew who she. I could tell who she was, because you could spot these leftists are easy to spot. But then sometimes you spot like someone who you think is a leftist, and they're totally not. So, it's very easy, but it's easier to spot them, because when you just see a regular person, well, maybe I'm wrong. Let me rethink that. I think it's easy to spot both sides. You see degeneracy, people acting up, saying stupid shit, getting offended. You know where they align. If you see people minding their own business, doing the right thing, I don't know if any of you guys have ever listened to me, but I have a problem with someone that is part of my family who pulls up in front of my house and starts beeping their horn without calling, texting, or letting you know that they're showing up. This is my own father. Okay? And I said, "Hey, Dad, sometimes I'm live online and I can't answer you or get up." But he just pulls in front of my window straight ahead and starts beeping, which is why I blocked the window so he can't see that I'm sitting here. He doesn't know if I'm dead asleep, if I'm even home. Well, he knows I'm home, but obviously that's stupid. But he doesn't know if I'm up here. I might be in the shower. I could be, he can't see me because I can't believe I'm talking about this. But I don't know if you guys heard those beeps. I've repeatedly told people, sometimes I'm talking or I'm in the middle of a show with someone else and I'm having discussions or whatever, and people start coming and screaming my name from outside and ringing the doorbell. I've told them all not to do that, but guess what? They do it anyway. Let's see, I got a notification. Is it Ashley? No, it's Dr. Maga. Okay. So, no entering during the menstrual period. All right, so next thing. Now we'll talk about how these paid dem shills lie. And not only do they lie, but they use a special way of lying. And it goes back probably to before Christ. It's called omission. Now, in this case specifically, this is a horrible case. And this Democrat idiot he instead of doing what he tried to do, which was own someone, he actually spread a story that not many people knew about, but now we do. And it's disgusting, it's horrible, and it's about abortion and the abortion Plan B pill, right? So there's a girl who, Harry Sissons, I'm going to pull it up in a second, as you see here. He says this girl was arrested. He said, wow, a teenager in Nebraska was just sentenced to 90 days in jail for using the abortion pill. Now, first of all, for what she did, 90 days in jail in Nebraska? I'm mad at Nebraska. What the fuck is wrong with you, Nebraska? Seriously. Because you're going to hear this. Ready? So this is what Harry J. Sissons, not Sissons, sorry. Wow, a teenager in Nebraska was just sentenced to 90 days in jail for using the abortion pill. This is the America Republicans want. Well, when you hear the rest, we definitely do want it. Republicans will not let women control their own bodies. Not in this case, we won't. According to them, teenagers are old enough to be mothers. Wait, according to them, teenagers are old enough to be mothers. It's horrifying. So he's saying that because we don't want abortions, that all right, so teenagers shouldn't be getting pregnant. Why don't you talk about that, you fucking retard? All right, here we go. And then of course, context is added on Twitter, so he can't get away with this bullshit anymore. You ready for this one? Readers added context. The teen was not sentenced for having a chemically induced abortion during her third trimester fully grown baby, but for burning, burying, and concealing the dead body. What do you think? Who's right? Harry? Was she? Do you think this piece of shit, not Harry even, Harry's a bigger piece of shit probably, but do you think this piece of shit should get 90 days for burning and burying a human body that she killed? Okay, she might have had an abortion in the third trimester, which most Democrats don't even agree with. And that's a fact. Go check it. Check your facts, buddy. I know Harry's not watching this, but if he does, fuck you, Harry. You're a piece of shit. Come debate me. Debate me live. Anytime. I got 21 subscribers. You have millions of people watching you, and I will destroy you at any time. You can wake me up in the middle of the night, and I will destroy you. Try me, buddy. This fucking retard. Look at this shit. Just look at it. Would you look at it at Bestmaster? Would be so proud. Just look at it. Just look at it. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Just look at it. Just look. Oh, look at that. Look at it. Yeah. Fucking disgusting pig. Both of them are disgusting pigs. So. Yep. Anyway. I guess it's noontime, or and it's Saturday, so no one wants to really hang out. So I'm gonna end this broadcast, and I'll see you a little later. Bye bye.